What is this? Billy Mitchell? The freaking what was it? Pac-Man? The Pac-Man guy? No, the Donkey Kong. He had like the world record for Donkey Kong. No, that guy? That Billy Mitchell? The one that like everyone accused of cheating?
Hello, you absolute legends. As we all know, Billy Mitchell, the video game player of the century, is currently most well known for cheating in Donkey Kong. Generally, whenever we talk about him, it's to discuss the fact that he lied about his world records.
Bro, that's high,
after Billy Mitchell sued Twin Galaxies for defamation, and the preceding lawsuit has progressed over the years, we have begun to witness something very strange. What we have come to realize is that Billy Mitchell doesn't just lie about his Donkey Kong world records, it seems like Billy lies about absolutely everything. And the example we will look at,
bro, it's the OG Syndicate.
Today is probably the dumbest lie he has ever told. This lie is so perplexing that I have failed to find any logical reason for its existence. And the craziest part is that it was a lie that Billy told during his deposition, which is supposed to be under oath. What's even more strange is just how adamant Billy was in this lie. It seemed to be very important to Billy. Watch this clip of Billy being asked a simple question, and look at how defiant he is in his response.
Are you associated with the International Video Game Hall of Fame at all?
I support them however I can.
And you're a director, aren't you?
You're wrong. I am not a director.
Have you ever been a director?
No.
Billy is asked if he is a director of the International Video Game Hall of Fame, to which Billy says, "You're wrong. I am not a director." He follows this up by saying that he was never a director. Billy is then presented with the Hall of Fame website that still to this day says he is a director. And Billy continues to flat out deny it. This lie was so bizarre and so egregious that Twin Galaxies recently filed a motion for sanctions against Billy for lying during his deposition.
Yo, for real, what is the deal with that?
This motion is pretty convincing. They have the website for the organization saying he is a director, and they also have multiple testimonies of existing and current board members saying that he was a director as well. However, with all that being said, Twin Galaxies...
What a weird lie, though. Like, why lie about that?
...didn't have concrete proof. A director is a very specific role within a company. The website itself isn't an official tax document, and witnesses can be unreliable. I felt like they needed something more, and to this day, no one had found any official company filings that showed Billy was a director. But after my recent work on the Open Hand Foundation, I had a bit more experience, and I felt like there must be something, somewhere, that proved Billy was in fact a director. So I searched again, and this week, I found it. I found never-before-seen tax filings that prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that Billy was lying during his deposition, and he was indeed a director. In this video, I'm going to show Billy lying multiple times under oath and explain why those lies might mean the end of Billy's lawsuit. I really hope you enjoy. Now, legends, this video is sponsored by the military online game War Thunder.
Alright, y'all gotta let me know if y'all want me to play
War Thunder is the most comprehensive game ever made. Play more than 2,000 unique vehicles, including tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships in heart-racing PvP battles. And each of these vehicles is finely crafted to be as realistic as possible, resulting in a highly immersive combat experience. I'm a huge history nerd, so I love learning about all of the old tech, and War Thunder goes way back, spanning over 100 years. War Thunder features incredible 4K graphics. It's genuinely impressive how good this game looks. And while I've never been in war, it sounds exactly like I imagine it would. Personally, I find air combat to be the most thrilling part of the game, and the controls are really easy.
The way that I imagine war would be like,
it'd be like, War Thunder is free to play using my link in the description, and is available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. And for new players or those who haven't played in 6 months,
I think like I would go there, and like I'd open the door, and then I'd see the gates of heaven, and be like, "Yo, those are pearly whites, though. This place kind of cool. We got a war here." They'd be like, "Oh, no. You didn't like make it too like you didn't make it like one step out the car, bro. You hit the ground. Like your head hit the ground first." I'll be like, "Oh, snap, really?" He'd be like, "Yeah, your boy JC's here. Like, you want to say hello, but you ain't sticking around. You gotta go downstairs." I'd be like, "Oh yeah, because of the hentai?" He's like, "Yeah, because of the hentai." "Oh, okay." Then he'd be looking at me like 4 terabytes. I'd be like, "You don't gotta remind me. I know."
There is a large free bonus pack waiting for you, which includes multiple premium vehicles, a premium account, an exclusive 3D decorator for your vehicles, and much more. This is only available for a limited time, so be quick. The International Video Game Hall of Fame was founded in 2009. It was yet another circle jerk of old retro gamers wanting to pat themselves on the back and involved people like Walter Day, the founder of Twin Galaxies. According to their About page,
Oh my
there was
goodness,
yet
bro
another
went on his
circle jerk
Gandalf
of
the
old
White
retro
face. Check it
gamers
out.
wanting to pat themselves on the back and involved people like
Look, he kept the freaking America tie, but he went with the white suit.
Walter Day, the founder of Twin Galaxies. According to their About page, they were supposed to be building a multi-million-dollar facility, though like all of the claims from this group of people, it was wildly inflated and unrealistic. Ultimately, all the International Video Game Hall of Fame ended up doing was giving awards to people like Billy Mitchell and then fading into obscurity. In 2022, as part of the defamation lawsuit, Twin Galaxies asked Billy to provide his Player of the Century plaque, and Billy said that he couldn't do that because he donated all of his plaques to the Video Game Hall of Fame. And that's really the only reason the Hall of Fame became relevant. During his deposition, Billy again confirmed he doesn't have the plaques because he donated them.
Where's that plaque located today?
It would be, I believe it's at the Hall of Fame.
Where's that?
That's in Ottumwa, Iowa.
Is that the International Video Game Hall of Fame?
That is.
Okay. How did it get there?
Well, maybe it was 2010 that I initially donated it there. To be honest, I keep very little of what it is I receive. I'm not a
Just answer the question.
sentimental. Okay. I donate most of my stuff there.
And this is what led to the interesting exchange between Billy and Twin Galaxies' lawyer concerning Billy's relationship to the Hall of Fame.
Are you associated with the International Video Game Hall of Fame at all?
I support them however I can.
And you're a director, aren't you?
You're wrong. I am not a director.
Have you ever been a director?
No.
It's
But
quite
again,
clear
why
that Billy
lie
wants the
about
court
this?
to believe
It's
he was
such a
never
weird
director.
freaking lie.
However, there is
Boring, but no, it's not.
evidence that
mustache, look
seems
at his
to
hair.
indicate something
Look how
different.
beautiful his hair
On the
is.
Hall of Fame website, it says that Billy is a director. So, during the deposition, after Billy said he was never a director, he is presented with the website, and this is his response.
Okay.
Have you ever visited the website for the International Video Game Hall of Fame?
I have not.
You've never been on the website?
I've never been on the website, and I've never been on the Facebook.
You've never been on Facebook?
On that Facebook.
The Facebook site for the International Video Game Hall of Fame?
That is correct.
Yeah, I love how he specifies
is there a
that.
reason that you're listed as a director for the International Video Game Hall of Fame on their website?
Objection lack.
Yeah, you mind explaining that one, Chief?
Answer if you know.
No, I don't. Except they would want my support.
Don't. Just
Okay.
answer the question. Don't speculate.
No,
They would want your support, so they put you on the board of directors. Is that right?
I don't
Objection.
know.
Max Foundation calls for
Objection. When you
I don't
know,
know.
when your client won't
Did
shut
anyone
up.
ever tell you, Billy, we're asking you to be on the board of directors for the International Video Game Hall of Fame?
I don't ever recall somebody saying that to me.
So according to Billy, he has no idea why he is listed on the website as a director. And what's super
I have
interesting
no
is that
idea
even
why
before
they're
being
telling me
shown
that I
this
was
exhibit,
employed there.
Billy knew it was the website and said it doesn't
I
matter
think they
if it
want me to be
says
employed
I'm a
there. That's why they
director.
did it.
And you're a director, aren't you?
You're wrong. I am not a director.
Have you ever been a director?
No.
I'd like to direct your attention to Exhibit O over there. Could you pull
It
that up?
doesn't matter if it says I'm a director.
Listen. Answer the question only. Okay.
Okay.
While it does seem like this is proof that Billy is a director, Billy has a point. The website can say anything it wants. It's not a company filing. Maybe the Hall of Fame was just listing him on the website as a director for appearances, to make them seem more legitimate. But he wasn't really a director. Using the Wayback Machine and looking at the website from 2011, he was listed as a director there too. But again, it's just a website. It's not
Yeah,
anything
true.
official. At the time of Billy's deposition, all Twin Galaxies had was this website. They didn't have anything else, so it was hard to definitively prove Billy wrong. Since then, Twin Galaxies has received multiple testimonies stating that Billy was indeed a director. In June, Jerry Byram, the current president
so
of the Hall of
since
Fame,
then-
swore under oath that Billy was currently on
Why
the
didn't
board
they
of
investigate
directors
during?
and
Why
had
didn't they
been the
reach
entire
out?
time he was president. Walter Day also stated that Billy became a member of the board in 2010 or 11. On top of that, Twin Galaxies also acquired the declaration of Elizabeth Hunter, who was the Secretary of the Hall of Fame in 2010. According to Mrs. Hunter, not only was Billy a director when she was secretary, but she also confirms that Billy never donated his plaques to the Hall of Fame either. This seems pretty
what a
open and
freaking-
shut, and it was enough
See,
for
you're
Twin
gonna lie
Galaxies
about
to
that
state
too?
in their recent motion for sanctions against Billy
What
that
a
he was lying.
freaking
Personally,
nerd.
when I read the
Nah,
evidence
you're
presented,
gonna lie
I
about
wasn't
that?
convinced. Truthfully, the website and the witness
Gotta be
testimonies
nice.
mean nothing when it comes to corporate structures.
Oh,
Maybe he
bring
was
up
just an
bevies too.
honorary director that was involved
Wait,
in
so he
some
lied
way,
about
but
donating
nothing
his
was made
plaques on
official.
top of
Perhaps
that.
people just called him a director, but when it came
Why?
to the IRS, he wasn't
What is the
actually
purpose
a
of
part
lying
the
about all
company.
this?
I wanted something more. I went onto the Iowa Secretary
Was
of
it
State
just
website
because of the
and looked
accusations
at the
of him
business filings
cheating?
for the Hall of Fame. The Articles of Incorporation showed all of the initial directors from 2009, but because Billy didn't allegedly become a director until 2010 or 2011, he wasn't here. All of the other filings showed some of the directors, but didn't include a full breakdown of the board. There was nothing here that was going to prove anything either way. However, according to the Hall of Fame website, they are registered with the IRS as a 501c3 non-profit. I knew that if this was true, they would also need to file annual 990 forms with the IRS, which would include a full list of directors. I did manage to find the International Video Game Hall of Fame through the IRS website,
Freaking
but
Carl
according
over
to the
here,
IRS,
knowing how
they
to
had
do
only been
taxes.
filing
Look at him
990
adulting so hard.
forms, which were simple e-filings and weren't showing up as something I could view. This wasn't the end of the line though, because again, in my experience with the Open Hand Foundation, I knew that other non-profit
Carl
databases
Jobs
tend to
versus
include more
freaking
filings
Mitch.
than what shows
Billy
up on the
Mitchell.
IRS website.
I love it.
For example, if you search Open Hand through the IRS website, it only gives you 5 years of filings. But if you use a database like ProPublica, you get access to 9 years of filings. I did search for the International Video Game Hall of Fame through ProPublica, but I didn't find anything. I also searched through another database called GuideStar, and again, search results yielded nothing. This may have been because the Hall of Fame's non-profit status was revoked in 2018 for failing to file their annual forms. I couldn't find it anywhere. But then, I did find something by sheer luck. I was doing random Google searches trying to see if I could find the company structure with a different database. And in the Google search results, I saw this. Now, as I mentioned, I had already searched GuideStar directly and the Hall of Fame doesn't show up. And trust me, I tried everything. It's impossible to find the Hall of Fame through GuideStar's actual website, but for some reason, it showed up through a Google search. And as if it was meant to be, GuideStar
What?
showed 990 filings for 2010
Why is that,
and
though?
2011. I couldn't believe my luck. This was the moment of truth. I knew these
Yeah, but
filings
now I want to know why it doesn't show up though. That's so that's weird, isn't it?
would say either way if Billy was indeed a director. So let's open them up and see what they say.
Yeah, these are actual IRS tax filings. If his freaking name... By the way, is his actual name... There it is! It's his freaking name!
Billy, you silly bitch. These official IRS company filings prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that
You
Billy was a director.
silly
So let's step back and
bitch. Alright, I'm not gonna say
recontextualize
it,
Billy's
YouTube.
deposition. Understanding that we have the website saying Billy is a director, and we have multiple other board members saying Billy is a director, and we have
You've
IRS
got
tax
witnesses,
filings literally
testimonies.
confirming Billy is a director, let's rewatch this exchange between Billy and Twin Galaxy's lawyer.
Oh,
Are
you
you
a
associated with the
liar!
International Video Game Hall of Fame at all?
I support them however I can.
And you're a director, aren't you?
You're wrong. I am not a director.
Have you ever been a director?
No.
I'd like to direct your attention to Exhibit O over there. Did you pull
It
that up?
doesn't matter if it says I'm a director.
Listen, answer the question only, okay?
Okay. It would be me. Board of directors.
No question, Penny. Just answer questions, okay?
I love how he's gotta act. You see, he's gotta pretend like this is such a mystery to him.
Have you ever
Oh,
visited
me.
the
Oh,
website for the
board of directors. That's what it
I
says.
have
It's
not.
crazy.
You've
I
never
think
been
it. No,
on
this
Facebook?
is
I've
full of
never been on
BS.
the
It's just
website.
they have to pretend like this is the most wall.
You've never been on Facebook?
Wait, you're telling me that I'm being sent to court because people are saying that I am the board of directors of this place? I better make sure I don't look up this website and make sure I don't do any kind of research whatsoever.
The Facebook site for the International.
I want to
Video
make sure
Game
that
Hall of
every
Fame.
time I see it, it's the first time I see it in court.
Is there a reason that you're listed as a director? for the international.
Billy
Video Game Hall of Fame on
Mitchell,
the website?
OG, first time live reactor.
False or speculation. You can answer if you have.
Beat me to it by like
No, I don't. Except they would want my
a year.
support.
Don't. You just
Okay.
answer the question. Don't speculate.
Yeah,
They would
shut
want your
up,
support,
Billy.
so they put you on the
Stop
board of
talking.
directors, Is that right?
You're not letting
don't
your
know.
lawyer do his job.
False or speculation. If you know, you can answer.
I don't know.
Did anyone ever tell you, Billy, we're asking you to be on the board of directors for the International Video Game Hall of Fame?
I don't ever recall somebody saying that to me.
Billy Mitchell is a crazy person. He needs to be studied for the advancement of medical science. He is truly a magnificent specimen of pathological dishonesty. Lying about your involvement in an officially registered non-profit is already bad enough. To do it under oath
But
during a
why?
deposition is taking it to impressive new levels. And the amazing thing is that I have no idea why Billy is lying
Well, not only
about
that, but he
this.
also-
There
he also
doesn't seem
lied
to be
about
any
donating
good
his
reason.
flags.
It has nothing to do with his Donkey Kong scores.
Even
and
though he was the
ironically,
director of the
this
freaking
lie
place.
is far worse than anything he's ever said previously. Again, coming off the back
Oh,
of
he
the
got him
open
in the
hand charity
knees!
scandal,
He's going
we
for
as
the
the
knees!
public understand how vital it is for people involved with non-profits
He's
to be
on
as
top of the
transparent as
ropes!
possible. If Billy was lying about this in general,
Oh,
it
he's
would
gonna
already be
feel that
terrible.
one a week
to do
from
it
now.
during a civil suit where he is also
Talk
being
about
sued
chest
for fraud
compressions.
is just mental. And what I can't figure out is why his lawyer continues to stand by him. I mean, I understand that Billy is going to do what Billy does, but when a lawyer
You don't like his
continues
hair?
to
It's the most
represent
amazing hair.
someone
What do you
that
mean? Look at-
lies
look at how
this much,
magnificent he
it
looks.
really
He looks like
starts to raise
Mufasa.
serious questions. It's gotten to the point where I'm starting to
If
believe that
Mufasa was a
Anthony
video game
Elrod
nerd.
and his firm, Manning and Cass, are acutely aware that Billy is a lying con man, but they
And for some
simply
reason, a super
don't
patriotic
care.
man.
And given all of the lies that Mr. Elrod himself has been spreading in his court filings,
Wait, what is
he
this
really doesn't
yellow
appear as
tie?
though
This is
birds
not
of a
the
feather
American flag
flock
tie. Get
together.
this out of my
I've
face.
sent my recent filings
I
to
don't
the
like
lawyer
this.
for Twin Galaxies, and the hearing for their motion for sanctions is scheduled for early January. So if anything interesting
It's like-
happens, I will
it's like
let
if
you know.
Mufasa- it's
This
like if a
really
geek
is a big
stole
deal.
Mufasa's
Lying
mane
about
and,
anything
like,
related to a
stapled it to
non-profit
his
is
head.
a serious issue, and if the judge agrees, Billy will be in serious trouble.
You see what I mean? Because it doesn't even look. His beard is such a different shade that it really looks like he just stole Mufasa's hair, like or
It's a
scars. I guess
serious
because Mufasa
issue,
was more
and if
proud,
the
right?
judge
You get what I'm
agrees,
saying?
Billy will be in serious trouble. Also, once again, use my link in the description to download and play War Thunder. It's
War
free, it's
Thunder.
fun, and it's awesome. Plus,
I'm
using
so
my link,
fr-
you get
I am
to a bunch
so
of
close
free
to being
bonus
convinced of getting
goodies,
this.
So definitely
Once I
click
saw that
the
they have
link
waifu
and check it
tanks,
out.
I was-
Thank you so
they-
much for
they-
watching
they
New
kinda hooked me a little
Legends.
bit,
I hope
but-
you're having a fantastic day, and I will see
I
you
just,
in the
I
next video.
just got back into Honkai Star Rail, and it's like I can't get into another game that's gonna be tempting me to put money into it. Honkai is like I'm almost there. I just know that if I ever spend money on Honkai, it's gonna like delegitimize me as like a free-to-play player, and I refuse to do it. I got Kafka, I got Welt, and I got it all free. Ayoo, be sure to join the crew. Please like, follow, and subscribe. And hey, if you like that video, you should check out this stuff.